Christopher, um, you had did a video. You had actually called me out to film a video
Right.
of the dump, the condition of how the dump was at a particular time, and it had make a lot of viewing hits, up to more than 50K, I believe. Right.
I think it went over about 60,000.
Right, exactly.
Right.
Okay, and people seem to be very concerned about that when you actually launched that video out to call in for interview. Um, at that time, that was that video has take place. There was an opportunity came for you to be in the executive branch,
Right.
which is being a minister. And lately here, before before the government formed, we put it in that way, that you came out with a structured plan on how we could solve the dump situation as it is right now. But of course, it didn't give much time to see it completely. You needed a couple of more signatures. I didn't believe you said in the press briefing from GBE and all that, right, so forth. Now that you're not in, how is that situation stand? Is that going to still continue? And what were some of the hiccups that you had to be able to execute this plan?
Well, of course, I think it will definitely continue, because I believe strongly that it's the only solution in solving the problem that we have concerning the dump/landfill as it is right now. And you made mention that now that I'm not in, but it's just to make the point that I'm not in temporarily, because it's just a temporary stint that I will be out, because I'm confident that the people of St. Martin would see the work that we have done, or have seen the work that I have done as Minister of Vromi, and they would also grant that opportunity once more for me to continue the work. And getting back to the point of the landfill, yes, I remember as a member of parliament, we did a film together concerning the conditions of the landfill. It was priority number one when I got into office as minister. I went to 2 facilities. I also went to the waste management conference in Louisiana. And I remember walking around telling Mr. Boncampo, this is what we need for St. Martin. We have had a number of proposals. Most of them concentrated on the energy and not on the mining of the landfill. So I'm not just talking about collecting garbage. I'm talking about remediating the hill, remediating the dump, mining the dump. So we engaged with a company called EnviroGreen, and we have reached as far as having a power purchase agreement with the company, a concession agreement, and a lands beslide sent on to the governor. Now, the power purchase agreement was done months before, and it was sent on to GEBE. You need 4 signatures from the supervisory board for the resolution. We got 2 signatures thus far. And this is what I keep telling the media and everyone. You need to question the board members as to why the other board members haven't signed the PPA. The PPA is a power purchase agreement between the waste to energy company and our electrical company. That's in the hands of the board members of GEBE. The concession agreement has to do with the rights. What are you going to get as government? What are they going to give? What are they going to get? Between government and the company, the Council of Ministers approved that concession agreement. A decree was made up, a lands beslide was made up. It was sent on to the governor. The governor had additional questions. He sent it back. We fulfilled those questions, and we sent it back on to the governor. Unfortunately, it's what it is. We would use in our terms. I'm out of office right now. But I'm saying this to the people of St. Martin, that I can solve this problem. We can solve this problem. And it can be solved because it's solvable. What you need is the political will, the testicular fortitude to see it through and get it done. And I say this, whenever there is something good or it's for the people of St. Martin, it's always something bad. No, they don't deserve it, they shouldn't get it. I can solve this problem. This problem can be solved. We was guaranteed, and I guaranteed the people of St. Martin, in 18 months, less than 2 years, we would have had a waste-to-energy facility built. There is 10,000 square meters of land behind the Vromi yard already designated for the waste-to-energy plant. It's already there. Everything is in place. Right now, today, the landfill is still smoking, and it will continue to smoke. It will continue to smoke. It costs the people of St. Martin nothing. 750 caloric value of garbage. Yes, they're going to ask for tax breaks. Yes, they're going to put this in. It's a negotiation. But what is the biggest issue? What the company is asking government for? Or solving a 47-year-old problem? It's always going to be on fire. And then the people is going to make noise. And when it's not on fire, we go back to our normal and regular behavior. Do you want it solved? Yes or no? I am talking no more power outages on the island. No more load shedding on the island. Because now you have a 9 megawatt plant that when you have to do maintenance on the power plant at GEBE, you can switch off engines. And with a smooth transition, it goes over to the 9 megawatt plant that the facility is operating. Lower bills, lower fuel charge. And one would ask, why? Why? Because now you have an alternative. So, the 270,000 guilders that GEBE spend every month on diesel, on heavy fuel, on light fuel, it will reduce. Why it will reduce? Because now you have an alternative. So they don't need to purchase this amount of fuel to run the amount of engines that they have at the power plant, because now they have an alternative. So by doing that, it is less expenditures for GEBE, which will be a lower cost for you, the public, the people of St. Martin. Clean, renewable energy from your garbage. The landfill is 43 meters high. 43 meters high. 300 tons of garbage we produce. More than enough to fuel the waste to energy. I'm passionate about it. I believe in it, that it can get done and that we can do it. Sorry. But you need that individual, regardless to what is being said here or there. Know, believe, and have the vision that it's the best thing for his people. And it is the best thing for St. Martin. We can solve this problem. I can solve this problem. I've worked hard on it. Unfortunately, the time is 1 year. When I tell people it's only 1 year I'm in office, just 1 year. December 20th, make me 1 year in office. So in other words, I got a vote of no confidence on the 2nd of November. So that's less than a year. And this is how far I have reached. No other minister has reached this far with solving our garbage problem. No other minister.